You know, I'm an advocate for peace and stuff like that. But like once my mind made up, I really too much don't care what you gotta say.
It be times like this, I could just break down. Cause you right.
So like, yeah, I'm all for this kumbaya. And I understand Kiana gonna accept the apology off the strength of the house.
I have a lot of built up, so when I could explode, I'm exploding a lot of anger that's coming out deep inside. Yeah,
that's why I don't really with people. Cause after that, like, I started getting angry. Like I never felt like I could kill somebody.
But this ain't my house, so I ain't gotta accept no apology. I don't like you. Period, point blank. I don't like you.
Baby, what's going on? What happened?
This what happened. I could be real with you. Yeah. I was in the restroom. I can own up to what I said. Yeah. I said Kiana's being very weird. That I feel like Holly is her rat, like her pet. Like what she gotta do and go and record us like she just did. Come on, let's be real. How she found out? She recorded us, right?
I have no idea. I just got here.
Man,
so what happened?
Cut the bullshit. It was me, Lacey Monet, and Monet's sister. We was in the restroom talking. I did say about Kiana, and what about it?
Being that I've had previous encounters with Ashley, I just don't feel right just saying like, you gotta go, Ashley.
So did you feel like that was right saying something about Kiana in her house though?
Yeah, she got a girl here spying on us.
But do y'all know that for sure?
Yes, I know that for sure.
Who told you that?
Nobody didn't tell me. I could feel it. I could feel the energy.
So this is all from assumption.
Come on, how she found out right then and there? We were sitting there at the table, breakfast table. She gonna give me some rotten shrimp and some rotten eggs.
I know that would have been the right thing to do had it not been this type of situation, meaning the dollhouse. And the dollhouse is all about giving the young ladies a chance, like helping them grow and change their lives. I'm not even here to tell you whether she is or isn't that. That's not what this is for. This is because at the end of the day, you know how this goes. If this is somebody's house, they definitely gonna want somebody to protect them. Not saying that that's what she's here for, but at the end of the day, it just is what it is. So I'm gonna bring you back in with the ladies. I don't want you to go up in there screaming and yelling because you know how to get real stupid.
I'm gonna be calm.
Okay, you know how to carry yourself. I've seen you on the outside of this house, and you know how to carry yourself very well. And you need to start going in here. If Kiana allows you to come back in here and carry yourself like a woman and not like a child. Okay? I know you can do that. You're a beautiful person inside and out. Okay? So you need to be a role model up in here.
Thank you, Miss Let's go
inside. So at this moment, I'm hoping that Kiana doesn't cuss me out or get mad at me. And I hope that she understands why I'm going to bring Ashley back and try to get Ashley back in the circle and see if she can explain to us why she acted this way. Like, what is the root of the problem?
Kat came outside talking to me, was like, just come in, you know, we resolved the issue, and that was that. So we went in the house.
Why is she here? Back in the house. Ashley? Yes. Okay. I want her out my house. Okay, so this is what I feel like. I'm trying to get the story from everybody, right? So I listened to her side, but before we kind of go deep into that, she wants to say something to you. And she was not right about what she did, but I'm gonna let her speak on her behalf before we go any further.
See, this is why I got Kat here. Because if it was up to me, the should be gone. Literally. You disrespected me in my house. But once again, we're not perfect. I still need help on some things. I can still use some work on things. So this is where Kat comes into play.
Okay. Go ahead, Ashley.
How you doing, Miss Kiana Jane?
No,
I'm saying how you doing?
No. But you no. But you taking it as a joke, which can be offensive.
Okay, Kiana, I'm being serious with you. I apologize. I was wrong for talking behind your back while I'm in your house, because if it was my house, somebody talking behind my back, I would feel some type of way. Like, I don't know, you probably come in the room and do something to me. You know, I don't trust you like that. You get what I'm saying? So I should have came to you and told you how I feel to you. I shouldn't have talked to 1, 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't have talked to them like that. I should have talked directly to you as a woman. And I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
Ashley apologizes to me. I accept her apology. So once again, I am here to help the girls, but I still need help within myself. But don't play with me.
I appreciate that. Now, anybody else wanna be man up, woman up, and say what they said? I don't know why they apologize.
Yeah. you know, I'm an advocate for peace and stuff like that. But like once my mind made up, I really too much don't care what you gotta say. So like, yeah, I'm all for this kumbaya. And I understand Kiana gonna accept the apology off the strength of the house. But this ain't my house. So I ain't gotta accept no apology. I don't like you. Period, point blank. I don't like you. I don't like you. We gonna have some problems. We have problems.
Wait. Let's stop that first off before we start. Before we start. Get coffee. Please hold your cup. Listen, please. I'm not gonna do this for real, honestly. I'm really not. Because I'm really already fed up, and this is real life. Because I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of y'all have said stuff that was not expected to be said.
I did feel like, okay, this is a lot. I didn't really know what to do, and you could tell Kiana was pissed, Holly was pissed, you know, security pissed, I'm pissed because we still ain't got no food, you know, the stove never worked, so I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, y'all fighting, but are we gonna eat at some point?
I don't care if you've been in the house with somebody for 2 days, 3 days, you don't know them people. Y'all all still getting to know each other. That's why you keep on clashing with each other, right? Because y'all don't understand each other, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, she's not the only one who said something about her in her house. So it's not for you to tell me what somebody else said. Tell me what you said and what do you want to apologize or not. That's all we here for, and then we can move on. Okay? Go ahead.
All I have to say is I never talk about Kiana. I talk about Holly.
Same.
You're not. But anywho, we never talk about Kiana. Never. All we
Okay,
said
has
was
anybody said anything about Kiana? Go ahead. And I appreciate you for being, you know, stand up with it.
I mean, she fine, and I just want, you know, I said she was fine, you know, and that I drink her bath water, you know, I did say that. So if they get back to you, I'm just letting you know. I said it.
Okay, next. Go ahead.
I can't remember who brought up the posting, but it was said. So apparently, like, somebody caught it somewhere. Somebody went back and said something.
But
it was me.
A group of people was outside talking about but we didn't say anything bad. We just said we saw a post. Maybe that was it.
They were basically saying, Krishay was basically saying, don't say anything to Olivia because she's running it like we're bullying her.
Okay, let me clear it up. I didn't say.
She said,
no, I feel I understand that. Go ahead.
And did invite her to her birthday party.
But I said that it does not look good for everybody to be mad at Olivia at the same time. Like in the van yesterday, she was drunk and everybody was trying to get her to stop talking. So it was like this person say shut up, this person say shut up, this person say shut up. So when she got mad and said, you know, the B word, everybody's upset and y'all trying to get upset again, but y'all not realizing right now she feels attacked.
Do y'all not realize? Wait. Do y'all not realize that there was an actual video that somebody sent to us, and all of y'all were talking?
I said that too.
Wait. Let me say something else too. It wasn't y'all job to tell anybody to be quiet, but when the driver said be quiet, that was your cue to shut up. And that was at that point where everybody should just been quiet. Right. Because it wasn't them telling you to be quiet, them telling you to be quiet from the driver.
That's all.
And that was what y'all did not establish last night. Even when I was leaving, I was like, you know, this has to be said. Because I couldn't understand why y'all was telling her to shut up. And at first I was like, I could see why she mad. Because who are y'all to tell her to shut up? But then it made more sense. As I started digging deeper myself, okay, now it makes sense. Everybody wanted everybody to be quiet because the driver said to be quiet. She said it multiple times.
So I really think it was a great idea for us to sit down and talk at the table. It really allowed everybody to express how they felt.
Because a lot of y'all was
I also said that I felt like my sister was talking too much. She should have been quiet. I said Holly was talking too much. They all was talking.
But see, everybody, do y'all see what's happening? Everybody has an excuse.
Yes, they all was
So
talking.
why did we always say you should have been quiet?
No, it wasn't.
That's all I'm trying to say.
They were all in the back. I was only
So this is what I'm talking about. We just all have different ways of communicating. Yeah. That's all I'm getting down to.
They gotta understand that as grown women, if you're in a van and with 12 women and T scream shut the up, no one's gonna shut the up with you screaming shut the up, because who's listening to? Who are you for me to listen? No, it's an example. That's what we're talking about right here. It's an example. Just listen. Who are you to tell someone shut the up? So at that point, no one's going to be quiet
each other too.
Until but they should listen to everybody else talking nice, like y'all shut up, like be quiet, like even the word shut up, even the word shut up, no one's gonna listen to you saying that.
Again, let's understand, we really don't know each other.
Yeah.
So if your own sister don't say shut up to you like that, why would you expect for a stranger to say shut up to you?
Just how the information got to you, because we don't ever want you to feel like that we're talking about you. We respect you as a woman, as an entrepreneur, all of that. Thank you.
Same. I apologize to Kiana only.
Period.
Let's not do
for
that.
Listening,
Let's not do that, because this is what we're here
listening
for.
And instigating. Holly, shut up. I ain't nobody apologizing to you. Some people don't listen.
They know. Okay. Now let Kiana say something, and I'm gonna let you say what you want to say, because it was very important. That's why I wanted it to be soliditude within itself. I wanted it to be solid in that. Go ahead.
I just want to say I accept your apologies, and I accept your apologies, say your apologies. And I do see y'all changing, like trying to understand each other. Because at first yesterday, I feel like y'all didn't get just y'all way or no way, and the way y'all think, and you just didn't care about the other person. So I definitely see y'all actually taking into consideration of trying to understand one another.
I think in that moment I was kind of quiet just because I was still trying to wake up and get over the hangover, but I do feel like everybody expressed what they felt, and that allowed us to understand each other more than we understand each other the night before.
You know, some of the young ladies I feel like have deeper issues than others that I see right now. And as the days go on and I spend more time with you guys, I'm gonna be able to fill out more from everybody, okay? Are you guys okay with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, and are you guys okay with talking out loud openly around each other? Okay, got it. So we're gonna start with you. Last night you was talking to me about the situation of you calling yourself pretty. Explain to them why you do that.
Okay, y'all, like, I don't want y'all to ever look at me like I just think I'm all that, because that's not me. Like, a lot of the times I'm sitting here battling with my own insecurities. I'm not as confident as I want to be, and sometimes it can come off as, oh, she really does think she's this and that, and it's not. I don't ever want to be that girl. Like, that's just not, I don't know.
But why do you call yourself pretty? Why do you say that out loud? Like, you need to go into detail with them so they really understand.
Well, for me, when I'm saying it, that's just me trying to pop my but I don't want it to come off like, oh, better than me. No, like, I feel like all of us are pretty. Like, we're all very, very beautiful.
You just happen to speak yours.
Yeah, I just say it out loud. And
but see, here's the part that I don't like. That's not what you said last night. You said that you have insecurities, deep-rooted insecurities. So you got to remind yourself every day that you're pretty. So you say that out loud. So when you say, I'm saying pretty because I'm trying to pop my shit, see that right there? That's not authentic. You see what I'm saying? That right there, that's not cool, because we're here to be real with each other. So they need to know why. Because you saying because I'm just trying to pop my shit, that don't make them feel nothing. Like, explain to them really why you do it. Like, let them know, because then they won't have no problems with you doing that. They will understand, because you wanted to tell them that. You wanted to explain that to them. We didn't want you to explain it to them last night. You said you want them to know that. So tell them again, why was it? Why do you do that?
Well, I don't know, you guys, like, I don't want y'all to feel like, at the end of the day, I just feel like,
focus on you. Why do you? Not y'all. I don't want y'all to feel. You. Why do you say that? Why? That's it. Don't worry about them.
It's just, a part of me is trying to figure myself out. A part of me is trying to let go of my insecurities. So I feel like when I'm super confident, that helps me. But it's not to make anybody else feel less than who they are.
Stay on you.
You know? So that's basically.
So tell them about your mother's situation, how you feel like.
Oh, I don't want to start crying.
I'm trying to understand, is this a temper tantrum you throw whenever you want to fight somebody, or is there like something else that's holding you on the inside that makes you want to burst out? Because it's something there that you've been a part of that has affected you in your life to make you go off like that. So what is it?
Like I said, I feel like people, I'm just, like, I'm being like seriously direct, like cameras and all, like I'm being real right now. I feel like I said, I feel like I come off so nice, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like people in high school, I knew a lot of people, and they'd be like, Ashley, friend, let me try her, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try her, so no, you're not about to try me like that. I feel like people, like I say, take my kindness for a weakness. I will turn up on your ass too.
I feel like PTSD from when you were in school.
Yes, it's like, so it's like, don't try me, 'cause I would like go there with you. That's just that. But people knew, like in middle school, I could be direct. My dad, be real with you, my dad go in and out of jail. And that shit hurt me. I'm being real direct. In 2 weeks, all the cameras, 2 weeks, my dad is about to leave me. I feel like I really had to open up more for other people to open up. I want to let them know, like, hey, we all going through something. So I had to let them know, like, hey, look, this is what I'm going through, and I'm still fighting with the situation to this day. He's about to go back there, and I'm 20 years old, and my dad been in and out my life going to jail. It's just about me being my mama again. I've had to go crazy in this house. I really want this. I really want to become something. I don't want my dad hustling trying to get for our family. My mama bust her ass at work, and that hurt me and break me. You get what I'm saying? I lost my granny. I had an eating depression. I used to have a cute shape. I gained 65 pounds. I've been through shit, but I keep inside. I'm being real with all y'all. I keep a smile. I keep laughing. Let's have fun. But at the same time, when I be having fun, cross people. And that's why I don't trust people real talk. I feel when T was coming from, and it be like that.
When Ashley went on about what she was saying, my heart dropped to my ass, because I'm like, this girl done stole my life. Like, this girl done really said some I was gonna say, but I ain't say. So it's like, I'm not gonna let her keep talking, and she's sitting there crying, we all crying, without being a real bitch and tell my story. I had to tell my side of the story. I had to tell my story too, because it was similar as like.
It's a lot of I go through. I'm about to off my brain. It's a lot of I go through, and I keep pushing it. It be times like this, I could just break down. Cause you're right, I have a lot of built up. So when I could explode, I'm exploding a lot of anger that's coming out deep inside. Yeah, I used to go to counseling. They put me on medicine and stuff. I could land out, yeah, I was on medicine. Cause I had issues. I really have a lot. I see my granny had cancer dying in front of me. Me and my granny was like this. I was like my mama too. Seeing her on the floor, first time having cancer. Come on now.
This is the exact reason why Kiana is having Dollhouse University, because now we're able to get into the root of the problem and understand why they're acting like this.
Like, that just touched me, like, honestly. Like, you always have been that person. But one thing I can say is when you talk, every time you talk more and more, it makes you lighter and lighter and lighter. Because when you don't talk, it feel like you hiding it. It feel like you in a cage. Like, I wonder if this, I wonder if that. And we go through that on an everyday basis when we just walking down the street.
So at this point, I'm just like very like in my feelings and everything. Like, I don't know, it was just a lot going on for me. And like, I'm a real like closed off person, like they was saying too. For one, I haven't been around this many females since like high school for a consecutive amount of days. Not since like high school or nothing like that. So it was just different because I'm usually around men. So being around all these girls, they got all their emotions. Some of us are very similar in ways and some of us are very different. So when they start saying how closed off they are, that's when I started realizing like, damn, Amber, you are a little bit closed off. And then I kind of like went into my shell. So being here at this house, you know,
I was taking time away from my kids. You know, 2 of my kids live in a different state at the moment. So it was just like hearing everybody talk about what they was going through. It was like, damn, like it was really, really, really like hitting me heavy, because I ain't even get to say bye to my oldest 2 kids. Like I'm in the house while my kids are about to, you know, pack up their stuff and leave. So I was like, all this emotional stuff, like I know how I deal with my emotions, and then at the same time, not everybody knew what was going on with me. So I was like, let me just go step away for a minute and check myself, because at the end of the day, I got to keep my eyes on the prize. Like I came here to win, you know what I'm saying? Because if I win, that's more beneficial for my kids. So I had to go step out for a minute, check myself, get myself back right, shake back, but we back in the game.
And that's in our heads, in our minds, and in our life situations. I'm glad that you brought that out, like for real. I'm glad. What's going on with you, baby girl? I'm sit back because I feel it.
I have been hearing everybody talk about their dad and stuff like that, and it's like crazy that so many people in the house just lost somebody. My dad's no longer with me, so it was like that was a trigger. And then my brother literally has only been gone for 6 months, so it was like that was a trigger. And then it's like you had somebody say that they dealing with cancer. I don't even know if I could have children, so it's like that was a trigger. Then, you know, anxiety, that was a trigger. So I just felt like, damn, am I really that up? Or like I was really trying to figure it out, because it was like everything was like hitting me, like it was just hitting me. So I really got to the point where I literally broke down, and I was upset at first because I'm not emotional.
I don't care about no cameras being here, honestly. You hear me? When I pulled up outside, I saw you, but I felt your energy before I even saw you. You probably didn't even know I saw you.
That's so nice, Miss Dick. So nice. My sister could tell you, like, people be doing the worst things to me. Like, I'm so nice. The last time I had an incident with anybody, like what happened with Olivia last night was like a temper blow. Like, I don't know the last time I got into it with somebody. I don't know the last time I was able to just be like, I'm ready to just explode. And everything, like from my kids to my child father to my family, like extended family, like everything just be going wrong at times. And
Me, I'm a very emotional person. I really didn't have nothing to say, but I was crying because, you know, I'm a crybaby. I be watching TV and I be crying. If my favorite character die, I'm gonna cry. So if I see you crying, I'm gonna cry. But it was very emotional and a very good talk. You know, I see why some people are how they are, and I understand it. So it was a very good thing to do.
I'm not gonna say I'm all I got, because I got damn good sisters and brothers, like damn good mom, like no dad, no nothing. Like I got damn good family, sisters and brothers, but we don't have like, you know, it's just us. Like we have cousins and stuff, but they don't like us. Like, you know, people don't like us because of how my mom raised us. Like my mom did damn good with 6 kids, 1 extra, 7 kids. So we were raised like we are. I might have had fights back then. I don't think I've ever had a problem with nobody in the last 10 years. So like when my little sister always be having to tell me like, stop letting people talk to you like that. Stop letting, but I've grown so much since I was in college. Like this growth I have, like I would have never had this growth that I had before I came into this house. Nobody can get me out my character. Like Olivia talking, jumping in my face. That's the only thing that would have blown me, like, just exploded on me, like, but Olivia's just talking. I would have never, like, reacted to nothing like that. I'm literally the type that just be like, oh, well, it happens, like, you know, and I feel for myself because I let people walk all over me sometimes, and I don't know why, because I didn't used to be that person. I changed so much. I have 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old. I have 2 boys, and even though, you know, like, people have birth weight and all this and all that, stomach and all that, it's insecure. It's, you know, like it makes me insecure with like my stomach, and I'm on birth control. I get a little bigger. I've never been this big or whatever, this and that. So like it just be bothering me sometimes.
And I hope that the other ladies can see where she's coming from, so that now they can have some understanding, and then they can all work with each other to help better each other through the process.
So I used to be like saying for my family and shit. And then my grandpa came up with stage 4 cancer. This nigga was like my dad. He told me to come see him on a Tuesday day. And he said I was gonna smoke, bro. bro, I came back. That was dead on that Thursday. So, bro, after that, bro, that's why I don't really with people. Because after that, like, I started getting angry. Like, I never felt like I could kill somebody.
Y'all, everything got emotional. I was crying, my sister was crying, everybody was crying really. Like people was talking about their backgrounds and things they've been through. I spoke a little bit about mine. I didn't speak too much, but I did speak things that be bothering me or whatever. So I do feel for people because like people go through shit, me. And I feel like I ain't the only one that go through shit. So it's glad to hear, I was just glad to hear other people's stories.
Bro, I had to start taking pills, like you said. Started getting crazy, but like I started gaining weight too. I was a stick at first, bro. Ever since I haven't even went to go see my grandma like that. I don't call her, like bro. It's just so weird. I don't talk to my dad cause he weird too. He don't never do. He got 5 kids. He don't for none of us. My brother raised us with my mama. That was my dad. So it's like, I get exactly what you're saying. My mom used to bust her ass and take care of my 82 kids. So she had 5 kids too. Well, 6. She got 4, my auntie got 2. Taking care of all of us. I'm watching her probably nights. Sometimes, like, we'll get home from school, lights get off. That's me getting up, I'm finna go rob somebody. Little like that. That's why I act like that. Bro, like, that's why I started boxing too. Bro, it was so much anger, bro. I started boxing, like, bro, it was bad. Like, I was down there a thug, bro. Then I had my daughter, bro. And I make sure to this day, like, she don't never go through none of that, bro. None of that. So I get completely what you saying, bro. And that just made me with you harder than what the I was doing before, bro.
Y'all don't know what motherfuckers go through until they tell you. And really, I'm not one that's finna sit here. I don't need sympathy from nobody. So it's like, when she said that, it was like, okay, it. Let me just tell them what I went through.
Each person had something that my life, like something that was relatable to my life. So it just became overwhelming. I'm not even gonna lie. I was ready to go. Like I was like, I'm finna go. I'm finna pack all my I'm leaving because I'm not this person. I'm not finna cry on camera. I'm not finna do all that. So I was ready to head out. Like, you ain't gonna see me no more.
But this my thing though. We don't do drama. So all of like what you've been able to be in on is settling drama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you ain't really got to see us interact on some positive. Feel me?
Yeah, I have
and nothing but drama. But even with the situation with Holly, like I used to fight all the time, but I done changed myself so hard, like so hard. So where like this morning, like I had to sit by the pool and listen to my gospel music just to center myself back down because it's been so much negative ass energy. But it's like when you get me out my character, like here, this is me turning up, and I don't like being in that position. I don't, because I know how far I'm gonna take it. So it's just like I be trying to like stay out the mix like that.
And the only reason that I'm shut off because I'm always open arms. Like I'm there for everybody that's around me. I do above and beyond like too much for other people. And then like I had people closest to me never again.
T and Ashley touched me the most because I would have never known they was going through those things in their life, and they were so relatable with one another, and my heart goes out to them. But I'm so happy that they opened up to all of us because that's hard to do.
I think this was good. I think this was good. This was amazing. I love this. This is what I love. Okay, so we're gonna get back to Kiana, y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm able to see all of y'all now.
Okay, y'all. So I appreciate y'all sharing your different stories and what y'all went through. Pretty sure you guys are able to understand one another better. I went through things, still going through things, you know what I'm saying? I definitely could connect with you. My mom currently has cancer. So when y'all talk about cancer, it triggers me a lot. I try not to cry and stuff like that because my mom has cancer. She's dealing with it right now. And I'm the oldest. I have a brother with a disability. I have a little sister, and they're all in California. So it's hard for me, you know? Like when I first found out my mom had cancer, I used to fly to California once a month just to make sure she was straight. You know, flying from Atlanta to California when I used to live in Atlanta, but now I go every other month. So I definitely feel, I think you mentioned something about cancer, definitely feel y'all coming from. My mom has cervical cancer. So it's definitely a sensitive.
Okay.
Oh, y'all done with all the tears.
Okay.
Yes.
I got pulling up. We about to have a pool party. We about to
About time. I'm sick of looking at these. Like, what
Get ready, y'all got like 35, 45.
So I can understand where all the girls are coming from. It's very emotional, very, very sad. So I gotta change the mood. I gotta lighten up the mood. Let's do a pool party and let's bring some niggas.
She told us we're gonna have a pool party. She got some dudes coming over. And I'm like, yes, because I'm super single. All 17 of my boyfriends gonna be mad, but it don't matter. Hopefully I can add a couple of more to my roster and put me at an even 20.